Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. Good morning. Seems like we have a few new faces. It's always a surprise. If you don't mind introducing yourself, let's start with Michael. Want to introduce yourself?
Hey, everybody. My name is Michael. I live in Suwanee, Georgia. I'm a potential new loan officer that will be joining the Giving Tree soon.
Awesome, Michael. Well, thank you, and glad you're here. What's your background in?
So for the first couple of years in mortgage, I was a account executive at AmWest.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then I moved into being a loan officer about 2.5 years ago.
Right on. Awesome. So I'm happy to have you guys. Happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Is it Yuna? Is that how you pronounce it? Hart or Lee? If you don't mind unmuting yourself, Yuna. Oh, you can't hear, or you can't speak. I see. Well, let's move on. For now, how about Julie?
Hey, so I'm in the same location as Michael, and yes, I am also potentially joining Giving Tree, and I asked Peter to join this meeting just to see what you guys are about.
Okay, great. And were you also coming from AmWest?
No, so my background is completely off topic. I own an auto body shop here in Georgia, but I'm transitioning,
nice.
so yeah.
Awesome. Wow, we got some Georgians now joining the group. This is pretty cool. Just a quick little fact: my younger brother just moved to Georgia last year, a year from now, and he's a police officer with Duluth now. So I go back frequently now to just go visit him. But that's super cool. Anyone else? Let's see. I think that's it. So Yuna, Julie, Michael. Yeah, Peter's always throwing us a surprise with new folks joining. It's always good to see new folks. Yeah, we always like to start the call with just a win for the week. Just to see, I mean, it serves a couple purposes, just to make sure that, we're staying accountable to each other, just to share wins as we all, come with different perspectives and experiences. So just to kick it off, Alex, you got a win for the week?
Sure. We got the sellers to agree to the purchase. The appraisal came back lower, right? So yeah, the buyers had to come up with a difference. They agreed to it. So today they'll be signing. So that's good news. And as well as have another pre-approval. They put an offer in yesterday. So hopefully either today or tomorrow we open escrow. And also on a property I closed a couple weeks ago, they sent me a referral and I pitched them yesterday for a rate and term refinance.
Awesome. Well, busy week for you. The sending you referral, I wanted to ask, are you asking for the business, or they just said, hey, Alex, can you help my friend?
Yeah, no, they just said, hey, Alex, can you help my friend? Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, that's usually rare, but you must be doing a great job, Alex. So good job, man. Yeah. Kudos to you. Hey, keep it up. On win for the week.
Win for the week. I guess I have a referral too. I guess people are sending out a lot of those emails saying, hey, it's good time refi.
Yep.
But I guess it was right before the whole war and oil prices went up.
Yeah.
But I've been getting phone calls from people who are getting that email asking me, hey, is it a good time to refi? So I'm getting referrals from other people's advertisements, and they're calling me instead. And so that's a win.
Yeah. Yeah. Any referral that comes your way, text, phone call, pick it up. It's an opportunity. Definitely shine. See, you got a win for the week?
Funded a loan the other day.
Nice. You want to tell us about it?
Just simple. VA IRRRL, returning customer. It's always nice, when you're able to help somebody who you financed before, because it shows that you've done something right.
Yep. Any particulars you learned about the VA IRRRL you want to share with the group?
Any particulars? Not really.
All right. Well, it was an easy transaction, difficult one.
It was easy. It was easy. It was a true VA IRRRL, no income, no appraisal, all that good stuff.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's probably the part you wanted me to cover. There was no VA funding fee because my borrower did receive benefits from disability, which was extra nice.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times people don't go VA because of that VA funding fee. So
right. Yeah. So I mean, just to not to keep it long-winded here, but yeah, VA IRRRL guys, if you can generate leads from buying it or asking for additional referrals. One of the easiest refinances, quickest ways to make money, right? Like Steve said, no income, no assets. See, is there credit involved? I forget.
You know what? I did pull credit initially, and they were willing to, but I think maybe that was out of my ignorance. I'm not sure if it was necessarily needed.
Okay. Yeah, I believe when on an IRRRL, credit is not required as well. Appraisal?
No appraisal. No appraisal.
Wow, look at that, guys. I don't know if you guys heard that. No income, no assets, no appraisal, right? Just get a name, a telephone number, and send it in, guys. All right. So, but there is a minimum benefit that's required. Is that correct?
Correct. It has to be, the rate has to decrease by, I believe, is it a quarter percent?
I forget too. It's been too long for me.
Look, my borrower had a huge benefit. It was actually almost a full percentage. So yeah, I mean, we had benefit. I don't remember exactly what the requirement was though, so I do apologize for that. Oh yeah, and one more thing, it has to be 210 days and after making 6 months of payments from the initial VA mortgage.
Gotcha.
So do keep that in mind.
Okay, so 210 days and 6 months.
After 6 months of payments.
Okay, very good. And this is for the IRRRL.
Correct.
Awesome. Hey, there's another opportunity for you guys to go out and sell VA IRRRLs, right? You heard it. He just closed it. Easy money there. Let's see. Who else just joined? Paul, I forget. You're a producer. Paul, you got a win for the week? Can't hear. All right. No worries. Hey, my win for the week, got a few. I'm sure all of us are happy the California Dream for All is done and closed. Yesterday, last minute, I submitted 2. I actually just reviewed the file myself, ran DU myself. Fortunately, they were very clean files. Borrower submitted a file Sunday evening and Monday morning, got the letter out. Thank you. Shout out to April for getting me the pre-approval letters that I needed for them to go ahead and register. So we got that done. Got a couple closings coming in just from a book of business. You know, regarding rates, guys, look, you guys are all following the rates, right? We were just a few weeks ago, conventional rates were quoting mid to high 5s. What are you guys seeing right now, right? Mid, low 6s, right? If you want to make a little extra, you're probably selling a high 6. There's a lot going on. Stay on top of it. You know, you guys have access to, you guys all have access to MBS Live, right? And obviously Chi shares commentary, but yeah, we got the war going on. We got inflation up, especially because high oil prices. You guys need to be following refinances. If you have a client that jumped in on the refinance boom, the short window a couple weeks ago, and they didn't lock, I can probably guess you're putting them on hold right now, right? Or you're waiting, and it's going to be a long term. My personal, thoughts on this, especially with retail jobs coming in as expected, CPI coming in a slightly higher, I don't think we're going to see rates drop anytime soon. Okay. I don't think this war, we just sent out another 5,000, right? Military personnel into Iran. Oil crisis is still going on. I just don't see it happening anytime soon. So if you have that client who didn't lock, don't expect that they're going to lock and close anytime soon. That's my take. You could read your commentary and come to your own conclusions. But what is this causing right now? We are seeing an uptick right now in applications. Remember, just in the marketplace in general, right? Not just Southern California. Now we have Georgians on, right? From West Coast to coast. It's a big country. We have 350 million people, right? There's FOMO. People move on FOMO. Okay. And so when rates are, when the news is coming out and, rates are going up, guess what? People want to make the move. So MBA just posted that rates applications just ticked up 1.7%. Okay. Just because rates. All right. So you guys have to follow the trends.